Hello, welcome to my review of Pokemon Mazzasi Pokemon Master Episode 2. So this is a great episode. It's like I'm watching an episode of the original series again. We begin with Ash arriving at the sea and he sends out his Pokemon, Corphish, Totodile, Rowlet and Leavanny. And now say not many of his Pokemon get to do much, it actually feels like a Corphish focus episode, which is super cool to get this so long after Advanced. It also confirms like the most obvious thing as well, which is that Ash can call in his Alola Pokemon no problem. Yeah, we knew that. Right, so Corphish goes playing in the sea and Pikachu notices Shadow underwater. Pikachu goes fishing with his tail and a Clauncher grasps it. Corphish rushes back and he starts to challenge Clauncher, and that's when Ash gets the idea to catch it. However, as he raises the Pokeball, a fishing line goes around his arm to stop him. It's Misty! Oh my god, it's so good to see her again, after she didn't have proper return in Journeys. Everything from how Pikachu runs up to her for a hug and completely avoiding Psyduck to how she interacts with Ash in this episode is gold. I love seeing how she congratulates Ash and tells him his victory against Leon is what got her exploring again. Turns out she had encountered this Clauncher before and has been wanting to catch it. Ash wants to catch it for Corphish's sake, so he decides to compete with a fishing battle. It's actually incredible how he pulls out his silent fishing lure. They have Misty question it because of course she gave him a lure as well, and he teases her about it by joking that silence is better. It really does feel that only Misty can pull out this personality of Ash out. And you know, it's also great because when he thought he lost that lure against Weasel in Diamond and Pearl, he was like losing it, so yeah, it's great to see him like making fun of that. So as they get fishing, Ash gets bored super quick, and Misty ends up being the one to pull in Clauncher. However, as before, it stops her by pulling her into the ocean. Ash is fast to make fun of her for it, but when Clauncher pulls on his fishing line, he also gets pulled in, which Misty also makes fun of him for. Team Rocket's been under the ocean where they're starving, and they see Clauncher's claw, and their Rotom tells them that it grows back and it's delicious. So they try to catch Clauncher, but Corphish puts a quick stop to it. From there, Misty and Ash have a battle to decide who has a chance to catch Clauncher. It's Politoed versus Corphish, and wow, it's cool to see Politoed her. It's been gone in the show since 2002. That's crazy, and since it used to be Misty's ace, seeing it as a guardian of a Cerulean gym here is cool. Corphish has some new moves like Metal Claw and Aqua Jet, but they aren't able to overcome Politoed as it uses agility as a frog to avoid a few of Corphish's attacks, and shows some general strength as well as it's capable of holding back a Crab Hammer that had a lot of momentum to it. Politoed gets a win with Mega Punch. Corphish cries to Ash as Misty catches Clauncher. Clauncher is quick to leave its Bulva and go and train with Corphish, as Misty laments that she just caught it for it to go and train Ash and his Pokemon. Latias flies above her. And the end of the episode gives us a quick callback to episode 2 of the original series as Misty follows Ash from a distance. And he knows he's there, so he asks what she wants. She doesn't want to come out and say she wants to travel with Ash straight up, but she says that Corphish and Clauncher get on, so for their sake she wants to come along. Ash pretends he doesn't care and tells Pikachu to come along with him, but Pikachu hugs Misty and Ash relents, meaning we get to see this incredible duo back together in such a great scene. So this episode is just so good, there's not really much I can add to what I've said, but it's very nostalgic, and I love that we're essentially getting a focus episode on one of Ash's old Pokemon and pairing it with a companion return. It just works so well. I have to mention just how much I love Ash's portrayal in this episode. He loves to tease and wind up Misty, and she does the same. The bond is so great because you know they're there for each other, even if they pretend otherwise. And one of the first things Misty does is congratulate Ash. So this is a wonderful episode. It makes the fact that we didn't see Misty's return in Journeys all the more worth it.